Welcome to another video. This is Lord Foster's Church, telling you my views, my opinions. Now, I want to talk about where we're going in this pandemic. We're at the end of 2020, and there's a lot going on. And a lot of people are scared, frightened, just don't know where we're going. Now, I feel I know where we're going because there's a lot of information swirling around, politicians giving their direction, conspiracy theorists or conspiracy people saying their thing. There's the news, there's the internet, but it's helpful to know where we're going. Now, this is where we're going. In the United Kingdom, there is a vaccine, and thank God for that. Pfizer, AstraZeneca. Now, there's approximately 70 million people on this island. Now, the government, I feel, did that right by pre-booking the vaccine even before they were able to make it. So it's a big leap of faith, but they did it. A lot of countries didn't do that. And thanks to the people at Oxford University, certainly for the AstraZeneca, that's why the Oxford University, amongst the world's best. But anyway, where are we going? Now, we don't talk of lockdowns, but we are going to go into a lockdown. So the lockdown designations are in tiers: tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. I can talk about that at another time. But right now, we are, apart from the Scilly Islands, which is down Cornwall way, certainly in the further part of the West Country. Forgive me if I get it wrong. Apart from that, everywhere is in tier 4, which effectively is a lockdown. Now, the government's approach and strategy is that we get into a lockdown, get the vaccine in, and by so doing, you stop the ability of the virus to jump about from people to people. Now, the vaccine does not, so far, the data does not point to the vaccine being able to stop you being infectious to others. It protects you. But the point of the fact is, if a high number of people are vaccinated and they've got the protection or immunity, that means those people, a lot less people can be infected. So that's the strategy. So what the government will be wanting to do and should do is just knock out the vaccinations. Now, there are anti-vaxxers, but that's a topic for another place. But the government is going to and should knock out these vaccinations. Just bang them out. I know you don't bang vaccines out, but Brits speak. You knock them out, and they reckon, and they should be able to do it by Easter, summer. Bulk of the people are vaccinated. Now, there should be 2 doses, but the way they're going to do it, I think, they're talking about is to give 1 dose to as many people as possible, and then 3 months later, I think it's 3 months later, give the 2nd dose. They're looking at it, but that's the strategy, which means if you are in the United Kingdom, we should consider ourselves lucky, because there are many parts of the world where they're not even able to talk about vaccinations. They ain't got it. They ain't got the expertise to deal with it. We have. we've got the expertise. They're making it in this country, which leads me to another thing, and I feel very strongly about this. That mutant variation that came up, our scientists flagged it up. And a lot of countries are pointing their finger at the United Kingdom and calling us the mutant island or the plague island. Now, what people got to remember or just kind of think about is our scientists have got the ability to track these viruses. So if they have flagged it up, it's not pointing finger at the United Kingdom and say, oh, they've got a particularly bad version and we haven't. No, that is not true. It simply means a lot of those countries haven't detected a mutation, because these mutations are popping up all over the place according to the area. So at least the United Kingdom can track mutations, and with the vaccination, and it does not affect the efficiency or the effectiveness of the vaccine. So the question will be, and so yeah, you can call the United Kingdom a plague island, but the United Kingdom is going to vaccinate its people, and then you will start, especially with the AstraZeneca, look to see how they can get this vaccine to the rest of the world. Because there's no point in, as I say, no man's an island. Well, this is an island, but if you see what I mean. But so people who live in this country are actually pretty fortunate, because there's going to be enough vaccine for everybody, for those who want to take it, and they're not going to be paying for it, or it's already been prepaid. It's the beauty of the NHS. You got people over in another country talking about how they got the best health care, but they don't, So anyway, so we in this country, we're quite fortunate. It's a tough old time we're going through, but the one thing about the United Kingdom, as an island, at the end of the day, always gets through, always pulls through, and people just get on with it, and the UK will get through it, So it's going to be pretty tough, I reckon. January, February, March, right up to the summer. Get the vaccines out there and stay home. If you don't have to go out to work, stay at home and wash your hands. Keep your social distance when you're outside. If you go to the supermarket, wear a face covering. I know the media keep talking about masks. The official policy is face covering. I personally don't wear the mask. I can't stand the things. I put them over my face, miss my glasses, and just start getting all wet and everything. But there are other versions. You can get, you wrap a scarf around your face. All sorts of things. They said face covering. They never said everybody had to wear a mask. The media keep going on about masks. It's mask, face covering, So, but wear your face covering and minimize the amount of time you spend in enclosed spaces. Your house, outside. If you gotta go to the supermarket, get your face covering and whiz in, whiz out. That's what to do. And wash your hands. Keep washing your hands. Stay home. And I'm not gonna say everything's gonna be all right, but it will be all right. And the older you are, the more precaution you need to be taking anyway. So if you're kind of like an anti-vaxxer and skeptical and all sorts of things, the older you are, the more you're exposing yourself. So, just to summarize, it's going to be get the vaccine out, stay home, work from home, or if you got an outdoor type of job, then you do that. It's going to be like this for the the next 2 quarters of the year. We don't talk about quarters, you know, I would say winter, spring into early summer. That's just our life, but we'll get through it. And you know, them scientists, they're not sleeping, you know, they're not sleeping, they're working. They're tracking the new variants. They're working. These people, they're not sleeping. You know, so a lot of people are, you know, even government might criticize, but that's what they're for. You criticize them. You know, they're working as well. So this is it. So don't know if any of this made sense. But all I know is the vaccine is there. There's going to be enough vaccine for everybody, and it does work. You know, and this, you know, there's people talking about another video I'll do conspiracy theories, but for now it's the twin strategy: vaccine, stay home, just follow all the guidance, keep off the news, listen to the briefings, what they've got to say, read up on it if you want to read something scientific, but leave the conspiracies alone. Nobody's trying to put microphones into you and track you, this and that. People are tracked anyway. Mobile phones will track people anyway. So that's my little thing on where we are. So guard your loins. It's going to be, or buckle your seatbelt. We're going to get through. Okay. Be relaxed. We're going to get through. Okay. This is Lord Foster's Church. Spelled CHUUCH. Church. Over and out.